Well, I did it again. I didn't upload for a long time. I completely forgot, and I had uploads and stuff ready, but I just didn't do it, so here's something that I'm kind of just doing together. I did make a few decks. I have Fleet and other stuff, but I just decided to do this one because Black Dragon's got support. So here's a budget death count deck. Because I don't have any death count requiems or anything, because I pulled the secret pack, I was like, heck, why not just pull this together? So, anyways, we're only using death count Serenade in this, but honestly, it still works just as fine. We only have 3 toxic zones, but I'll explain all that stuff later. Anyways, death count Serenade. It's from the trial deck. The foil version is really nice. You've got 4 copies right here. Basically, I'm just going to try and go over every single card and explain as much as I can. It is kind of a budget. It has some high rarity cards. It's just whatever I could find and just threw together. Anyways, obviously, Black Dragon sets are really important, so here's one of them. You only cast this card if you have Black Dragon, monster in your field, 2 life. It's basically like Death Count Requiem, except it makes your opponent's life 1. So, yeah, you can do that no matter what life your opponent's at, just make it 1. Use Toxic Zone, take down their life to 1. So you can use this against Y or whatever, how much life they have. So 4 copies of that, because, you know, you always want to get it out, and I don't have Zillow S or anything to search it out, so yeah. Anyways, I tried to do a lot of different stuff in this deck. I know it doesn't work the best. I know with, the Black Dragon is supposed to have a lot of Apigales and stuff like that, but it's a little bit of a wacky deck and it's fun to play and just to try out different combinations. So, let's start off with a spell, shall we? Black Dragon Revoke. Simple, keeps a Black Dragon on your field, so you, if you destroy it by effect, it stays on the field, so you can reuse it again for destruction, or just use it as defense as well. Move a Voice. 1 gauge, call a size 1 or less Black Dragon from your drop zone. Really good because you can use it with my buddy over here if I can grab him. Size 0, well sorry, not the buddy, but for me, I feel like it's a good card. Black Dragon's Executioner's land, mail, or jail into mine. So it has 2/1/1, but its ability, when you're attacked, you can choose an attacking card. You may put this card from field and drop zone. If you do, put the top 2 cards each player's deck from drop zone and destroy a chosen card. So if you're being attacked, you can counter call this, and call this to your left or right. And because you're being attacked, his effect will go off. So basically what you can do is try and be annoying, or you can try and do that before they attack. So basically forcing them to attack this, or else you get to destroy one of their attacking cards. So that's really nice, interesting combo, I felt like. Just trying to throw and do random stuff here. 4, Noble Sacrifice. This card is great. Like, 1 gauge, destroy a Black Dragon on your field so it can be a monster. I do have the misprint version here, which says only monster, but it's actually Black Dragon on your field. I don't know if you guys can see that. But if you do, you gain 2 life and draw cards. So 4 copies of that, because you use it defensively. You can use it just, you know, to get that life and draw power. So you can spam the heck out of this, and it's really nice. So 4 copies. It's like a common, yeah. It's like really easy to get. Moving on to spells. Gale Impulse. Just so you can destroy their items, their monsters, their set. When you destroy Black Dragon on your field, destroy a card opponent's field. Have something you don't want anymore, like Toxic Zone, or you want to destroy Obituary, so your opponent has to discard a card from hand. This does the job fine. Maybe run less copies, but anyways, it's just a fun little deck I was trying to try out. Dark Energy usually wouldn't be something I'd be running if I had more like Black Provoke or whatever. But basically what it does is, you only cast a card when a monster you feel will be destroyed. 1 gauge, nullify, choose one of those monsters, nullify destruction for this turn, give it counterattack. So you can use this with the size 3s I have in this deck just to keep them alive and that counterattack, especially nullifying defensive. Like, you're going up against something that has penetrating, crazy, critical. You definitely want to be able to stop that. 2 Darkness Runes. Gauge, remove soul, can destroy size 1s. It's pretty helpful, so there it is right there. 2 Venom Splash right here. So, I know this card isn't too great because it's 3 life, but there is life gain in the deck. And it is kind of fun to use, especially if you're going like, you already have like set spells in your field, and it's kind of desperation because it's 3 life to cast. But the fact that you get to counter destroy all monster opponent's field is definitely really nice. So, 2 copies of that from the trial deck. You also have a foil version. You've got Black Provoke right here. So basically what it does is choose monster opponent's field. First turn when that monster attacks or is destroyed, you gauge and gain a life. So use this against bots. You get to gauge 3, gain a life. Like, it can be pretty helpful, believe it or not, in some situations. That's why I only have 1, because that's all I got. And you could probably play around with the numbers. Poison Diver, gauge and life. Pretty simple. Set spells. Oh yeah, one more spell right here. Banquet for the Unrighteous. Basically allows you to scout the top 3 cards of your deck, or you can put a card from your drop zone face down to soul of monster in your field. So monster with soul guard, give them an extra soul. So yeah. Moving on, we've got Invitation to Death Crown. Death Ground, not Crown. Anyways, this card is incredible. It's really crazy, just really dumb set spell that Bushiroad should probably fix. Your opponent can't call monsters from drop zone, so the set shuts down Onis, Skull Warriors, just It's a really, really crazy card. And its counteract ability is even better. Choose a monster or item on your opponent's field, 2 gauge. If you do, rush the chosen card. Stop double attack, triple attack. It gets basically whatever. Like, it's such a good card. It's only common. I haven't bought more copies because I honestly don't really care about building Black Dragons right now. But it's definitely a fun deck to play. And this card is just crazy strong. Anyways, Black Crest conversion. So beginning of your final phase, you can destroy a Black Dragon on your field. If you do draw a card, it does have the set ability. See right there, this card remains on the field. So destroying your size 3s if you really need it for draw power. Obituary when it's set, whatever you need to in order to get that draw power. You know, just to be able to survive in the next turn and stall. 3. Obituaries right here. This card, my goodness. It is also just a crazy card as well for Darkness Dragon World. 1 gauge, set. The abilities of this card cannot be nullified, so straight off the bat, that's a pretty nice ability. But this is where it gets crazy. When this card is set, if you have a Black Dragon in your drop zone, it's a free draw. So most of the cards in this deck, basically a Black Dragon in drop zones, unless you get something like Abyss Symphony from your gauge, you're basically guaranteed to draw a card when you set it. And then on top of that, when it's destroyed, your opponent chooses a card from his or her hand and discards it. So not only are you gaining, but you're also forcing your opponent to lose hand, which is absolutely amazing. Like, this card is just absolutely crazy, and I know a lot of people run it because it's like a free card. Like, it puts your opponent in such a big disadvantage and gives you such a huge advantage. It's so crazy, and the fact that you can have more than one on your field, and like it's not limited to once per turn and stuff like that. It's crazy. Oh yeah, I already went over Poison Diver. Toxic Zone right here. Let me quickly explain Toxic Zone. What Toxic Zone done basically is, if I can read the card right here, all monsters in your opponent's field get minus power, minus defense, minus 1000, and actually you can put this card from your field and drop zone. If you do, pay 1 gauge and deal 1 damage to your opponent. Now, when I was playing with the trial deck, I just felt like this would be fun to do. Also, because I had to go through Black Crest Volcano here. But basically, you have your size 3s, like for him, the Buddy Monster, for example, Jet Black Crest Dragon V Revolver. Basically, his ability is you gain 2000 power, 2000 defense if you have a Black Dragon set on your field. So, Toxic Zone debuffs all of your opponent's monsters, so it just makes it harder for them to take down your monsters in your field. Basically, stalling for more time. Black Crest Volcano, this card's just there. End of your opponent's turn, Black Dragon monster in your field, top card deck, gain a life, and draw a card. More stall if you can keep your stuff alive. We've also got this, Million Edge. It's just 1 life, mill 2, both players draw 1. Simple draw power, same for Abyss Symphony, 6 life or less, 1 gauge, draw 2 cards. And I think you guys already know what this does. Black Crest Gale Emblem, 1 gauge, attacking you have a monster center, protects your Black Dragon sets, and when a monster on your, when a Black Dragon on your field is destroyed, you gain a life. So, it's pretty nice. Size 3s. We've got, I can't read that name though, but 3 critical is nice, 6/6 is nice for that power and defense. Size 3, 2 gauge top deck. When he's destroyed, your opponent and you both mill 2, and you gain a life. Then if you have 15, if you or your opponent has 15 and drop, you deal 1. So late game, it can be pretty nice. It's also, you know, just that solid size 3 on your center. Once destroyed, you gain a life. Chaos Flazier, pretty simple. He's a debuffer. He gives you draw, gauge, and life. Pretty simple. We've got 2 V Revolver, as I said before. Double attack, Soul Guard. Nice stats just to keep your monsters away from you, so that's nice. We've also got Overturn Black Death Crest Dragon. Overturn Black Death Dragon Abigail. Pretty sure you guys already know what it does. Basically, Overturn protects your entire field. Overturn just swipes your whole entire. Skips your opponent's turn, not swipes your turn. Okay, size 2s. Oh, no, there's still one more size 3. Okay, I'm trying to go as fast as I can right here, but I'm realizing how long this video is already. 2 Black Dragons from drops on this card still. 7/7, size 3. And if your opponent's turn, if you have Black Dragons on your field, destroy all monsters in your opponent's field, and you gain life equals the number of monsters destroyed. So not only are you gaining life, you're also putting your opponent at a disadvantage, and having 2 souls also really nice, especially with 7k defense. 3 Black Crest Dragon, Gloomy Black Dragon Snake Balsam. It's simple, destroy Black Dragon on your field, gauge draw. It's a really good card. I would run more if I did have more, but I only have 3, so that's all I'm going for, but it's so useful. Destroy Obituary, destroy your size 1s, whatever you need, and just gain advantage, so that's really nice. Black Crest Lizzie. Pretty sure you guys already know what this does. Simple, when it's destroyed, draw a card, then you call a size 1 less Black Dragon for your hand by paying its call cost and move with 1 gauge, so that's there. Size 2s. I don't know why, but I like this card for some reason. 6/1/5 for stats, 2 gauge, top deck into soul, When it attacks and destroys your opponent's monster, you put a card from your drops in this card soul with double attack and soul guard. So basically what it allows you to do, let's say your opponent has bots or whatever on your field, you can attack, swipe all their monsters, or your opponent has to use a shield and block. So basically it just kind of gives you a little bit more control, and if you can destroy 2 monsters, you get 3 into soul, including the one from the call cost, which is really nice. So just stacking up your center defense. We've got some crit debuffers right here, if I can pull them over. Got them all. This card is just absolutely crazy. It's not a spell, it's a monster effect from your hand. You discard him, give -3 crit and -5,000 power to a monster in your opponent's field. So you can easily just shut down bots, bottle bots, Athora, not that you're really going to see Athora much. What else is there? Neos Y, just shut them down. No, 0 critical for them, doesn't matter if they have triple attack. Like, this card is just, it's not even once per turn or anything, so it's just a crazy card. So, awesome debuffer right there. Black Crest, Dragon Vanetched. It's from the trial deck, I believe, or, no, never mind, it's from Chaos Control Crisis, but it's a nice debuffer. Black Dragon Sun in your field, -1 crit, -3,000. So, basically just crit debuffer and power debuffer just to give you that little extra edge. Size 0, Secret Pack. Reduce call cost in your hand by 1 for Black Dragon, so if your opponent has to basically deal with it, or else you can call, like, most of your monsters just for free or 1 gauge, which is really nice. So, there you go. 2 red Zets, because why not? I have a foil version. Attack, you gain a life. 7,000 power can be really nice sometimes, especially taking down walls and certain stuff. So, 2 copies of that. Into mine, already went over. 4 copies. He's size 0, so you can have that with your size 3s as well. You've also got Earblower as well. When he's destroyed, you gauge 2, and you gain a life if you have Black Dragon set. It's really nice. You've got Black Crest Dragon Belos right here. He's just here really to protect soul of your Black Dragon in case you don't have your item. And he's also just there so you can have a size 0 with your size 3s on your field as well. So, finally, we're almost done. Black Crest Dragon Escobar. This card. For example, you destroyed a Bitchery this turn, final phase, add it back to your hand, you gain a life. It's just there, really. Maybe I consider more copies, but he's just there for now, really, in the deck. And Earblow SD, I only have one of him, he's from the Secret Pack, but to me, he's a really good card. But it's a 1 Black Dragon from your drop zone, it's card soul, pay 1 gauge. And for your opponent's turn, if you have a Black Dragon on your field, you put the top 2 cards of your deck into your gauge, and you gain 2 life. So, with that, your opponent basically has to respond to Earblow, or try and take him out by card effects or something, which can be fun, because you're trying to get your size 3 on your center and protect yourself, and just play around, toy with your opponent, and get Death Count Serenade off and with the game. So, to me right now, Black Dragons, I don't know how expensive they are, but just this being budget, you know, having only a few cards and, you know, only using the trial deck, it's still a really fun deck to play and works pretty well for me at least. So, yeah, definitely having a good amount of sets is a big thing. You don't want too many or too little, but you also want a lot of defense as well. And I think the deck works really well to me. I've test played it a few times. Seems to be pretty clutch sometimes. I definitely want more draw power, like Black Ritual is like a must-have for like literally, and Daryl Burke as well, except I only have like 1 copy and I don't have any Black Rituals, but that's something I definitely include into the deck. If you guys have any suggestions, anything you want to say, other than that, I think that's about it. Sorry for not uploading for a long time. Hope you guys did enjoy. Sorry this was really rushed. My camera battery was about to die, and I just sped through it like it was nothing. And there's also background noise as well, so I was really annoyed by that. There's construction nearby, so... Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me what you think. Just really simple stuff, guys. You really just have to make do with what you have. You'd be surprised how consistent sometimes the deck can be. And it's really fun just to try something new out and, you know, try and build something new. So, there's Black Dragon set, Death Count Serenade, budget deck, kind of, if you want to call it that. But, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe. So if you guys want to see more deck profiles, I'll do a Thunderfang one soon, but hopefully you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys later in another video. See ya.